Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like the video so that you got more videos like these ones. So today briefly I want to talk about the foundation of wealth creation, or the anchor point of wealth creation, which is basically what we mean is spending less and making more. So the equation is all about spending less than what you make. So we are making every effort to make more income, and we are making every effort to spend less of what we make, because what really belongs to you is the difference between your income and your expenditure. Then that's what gives value to you as a person. So, but if no matter how much you make as an income, if you spend everything that you make, you are not ever growing, talking about wealth wise or in riches. So you are just being stagnant. But then there's the other group that is even in debt, which means you are spending money that you do not even have. So that one is another problem. So all that we are trying to tackle is how do we make more for ourselves and spend less of what we have. Or secondly, to try and make sure that whatever that we buy, or we cannot call it spending, because when we buy something, it's something that should give us value, but when we spend, it's something that we lose altogether, because buying food is something that you will consume tomorrow and you will never have it again. So there is no value in buying food, there is no value in buying electricity. You use it, it makes your life comfortable, it makes your life better, but in actual sense it doesn't add any value to you in terms of monetary terms. So when we talk about billionaires and millionaires, what we actually mean is their amount of assets, or the value of the assets that they own, be it in cash, liquid assets, or be it in having assets that appreciate in value, such as land, properties, stocks, or ownership of businesses and shares in different businesses. So it's important that we own the kind of things that add value to us, because those are what makes the difference between the poor and the rich. So let me make an example. If you are earning, for example, 100 rands, and you spend 90 rands and keep for yourself the 10 rands, that means you are now worth 10 rands. And the more 100 rands you make, the more 10 rands you keep, means you keep accumulating money for yourself. But if you spend everything of what you make, you will never grow, you will never reach any level, because you are actually getting in and getting it out. You are actually getting in and taking out everything that you make. So your value is not increasing or improving. So there are also liabilities. If you buy liabilities, it's the kind of things that depreciate over time. They either need you money from you from time to time to maintain them, or they also lose value. Things like buying a car. You can buy an expensive car today, immediately you drive it out of the garage, it starts losing value. 5 years from now, the value will be less than half of what you bought it for today. So the money that you put into that car, the value as it goes down, it means you are losing money, you are losing value in terms of what you have in accumulating wealth. But if you buy land today, and even if it sits and you do nothing out of it, after 5 years from now, you value it again. If you go for a valuation, you find that the value has accrued some form of value. It has now increased in value. So that means you are growing in terms of your net worth as an individual. So it's important to spend your money in the things that will increase your value rather than the things that will decrease your value. So that's basically what we are going to be talking about: making more and spending less. Be it talking about coming out of debt, talking about investments, talking about spending habits, no, anything that we'll be talking about, it's all anchored and centered around making more and spending less, because we do not just have to emphasize on spending less, but also we have to emphasize on making more. Things like having a side hustle or a side business, a small business that makes you an extra income. something that you do not need to put in your budget each and every month, but that small amount that it makes for you, it keeps accumulating over time. It will create a big value for you. So it's important that we know that in everything that we do, the equation should be making more and spending less of what we make.